Scott Stovall has been working this cattle ranch for more than 2 decades.
We're in windy central New Mexico, and the nearest towns are Anton, Chico, Las Vegas, and Santa Rosa. When I was young, I wanted a career that was outdoors. I wanted to stay in the Southwest, and I wanted something that was active. And during that period of time, I met a lot of ranchers, and I just completely liked the lifestyle of these ranchers. And I think I was in my early 20s, and from then on, my goal was set.
His ranch is home to large herds of cattle, roaming on thousands of acres of open grassland, a ranch he established with lots of hard work and sweat. Scott Stovall has learned a lot on this land, so much he was ready to share his knowledge with others.
When I got to a point where I felt like I had everything paid off here at the ranch, I wanted to give back, and agriculture has been good to me, and I wanted also to give back to it. I volunteered locally for some organizations here, and somebody approached me about the Farmer to Farmer program.
This is the Farmer to Farmer program, in action in Africa, where Scott shared his firsthand knowledge of agriculture with farmers who could benefit from his information and experience. It's a program funded by the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, and implemented through CNFA, an international development organization based in Washington, D.C. The program provides life-saving knowledge and expertise delivered by volunteer American farmers, sharing their skills with farmers and agricultural businesses in developing countries. Scott's contributions have taken him to a number of spots around the globe.
I've been in Eastern Europe, Ukraine, let's see, Azerbaijan, Georgia, and then in Africa, Kenya, Mozambique, Malawi, Angola, Uganda, Mali, a lot of countries in Africa.
This farming and greenhouse operation in Kenya is a host organization being helped by the Farmer to Farmer program. It's one of many in Africa. Ngila Kamotho directs Kenya Dryland Seeds Limited. His group has benefited from their interaction with farmers like Scott.
I'd read so much about American entrepreneurship, and to me it appeared like the most successful in the world. So I wanted to get an exposure from the best in the world, and that is why I talked to USAID Farmer to Farmer.
The work being done in the Farmer to Farmer program exposes those in regions around the world to agricultural information that can help farmers become self-reliant, improve food security, and generate income. It can also provide needed expertise in other areas important to farming success.
We requested for a volunteer, and Scott Stovall wrote the first business plan for us, and we successfully applied for funding from the Africa Seed Investment Fund.
It's not just planting techniques that are shared. Everything from production to harvest is handled here. These kernels of corn can save the lives of people struggling for their very next meal.
And as a result, you know, it's opened my eyes on many, many different levels. Wow. And they facilitate the whole project. All you do is volunteer your time.
But the lessons don't end on the land. Scott Stovall says that what he experienced in Africa has changed his life too. Knowing that he's helped plant seeds of change for generations to come has given him a new passion and purpose.
It's something that's truly changed my life. It's opened my eyes professionally, culturally, and personally. Knowing that there's different ways in agriculture just other than the way I know. There's other cultures different than the culture I'm used to. And personally, the will of the human spirit. I can feel the same challenges that they're dealing with that I deal with. Once again, I know they have a whole other set of challenges, but still it's agriculture, growing something from the ground or raising a livestock for food. And their goal is the same as mine, both to support their families and also to help their communities and help feed the people of the world.